So mahali nimesimama ni baadhi ya watu wawili difference wenye wanataka kugrab shamba yenye mnaona nyuma yangu na ingine side ya left. So nikiwa hapo watu walikuja, watu watatu, mmoja anaitwa James Maina na mwingine Kamau, somebody Kamau, wakiwa na jamaa mwingine. So walinipata na wakaanza kuinsist kwamba naweza wasaidia kuweka new beacons, ambapo nilikataa kama kiatika juu si kuona mwenye shamba tukiwa naye kwa ground. So kutoka hapo vile nilikataa, walitafuta mtu wa kibarua wakaanza kuweka hizo new beacons. After that nilijulisha mwenye plot, akatumana kutoka kwa AP yenye iko karibu. Juu walikuwa after that walileta excavator, ikaanza kuchota mchanga ikirudisha kwa plot ya mwenyewe.
We bought the said land way back in 2005. And all along we have had occupancy of the land, despite the fact that we have had a lot of challenges in getting our title deeds from Embakasi ranching. On several occasions, faceless people have been coming there to claim that the land belongs to them. And we have always asked them to report to Embakasi ranching so that Embakasi ranching could come and tell us their side of the story. This was never forthcoming until the year 2016, when most of us actually got anonymous letters telling us that the plot belongs to people other than us. So for me, I took the letter to my lawyer so that we could institute legal action so that we would know the true story behind the plots, because being on a parcel of land from 2005 to 2016 and no one coming to claim, and there's even a house that has been built there. Actually, the house was put up in the year 2007 and it is standing to date. So since 2016 to date, my case has not yet been heard and determined. But the entity that sold me the land, or the entity that sold us the land, which is Embakasi ranching, themselves do not come to court. They have never ever appeared in court. They have not come on the ground to say that this plot belongs to so-and-so, or this plot does not belong to you. So in January this year, one of my neighbors started telling people that part of my land was encroaching on his plot. And he even told my caretaker to know that part of the land he was occupying belonged to him, this neighbor of mine, that is. So on March this year, March 27th, one of our neighbors called us and said that some people had gone there to claim that some parcels of land were encroaching on their boundaries, despite the fact that they did not bring any qualified surveyor. Embakasi ranching, who are the owners of the parcel of land, were not involved. In fact, they came on a Sunday. So we tried to tell them that if there is a boundary dispute, there is a process of regularizing boundary disputes. You call the concerned parties and the parties agree based on what the land registrar or the surveyor of Kenya, the records that they have pertaining to the particular boundaries that we are having disputes on. This never happened, and they even brought in this huge thing, I don't know, it's called front-end loader, to flatten some parcels of land that belong to our neighbors. We tried to call the police to come and stop them, They did stop, but we don't know how far they are willing to go. But we see this as harassment, because being on a parcel of land from 2005 to date, that is now over 16 years. If there was a legal owner, a valid owner, the entity that sold the land needed to have come up, needed to have showed up in court, or needed to have corresponded with the people or written to us or summoned us to their offices. So we feel this is harassment by probably cartels out to intimidate us, or people out to reap where they did not sow. Because we have documents showing we paid for the land, we have documents showing we have made efforts to get the title deeds, but all our efforts have borne no fruit. So actually we are a very apprehensive group of people in that region. We don't know what tomorrow holds for us, but we hope at the end of the day, justice will prevail, because we would not have been there all that long if we were imposters.
Our efforts to reach the police on the same case were futile.